We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Buffalo Bills.
Zane Gonzalez kicking off for the 49ers.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson on hand, Zane Gonzalez to get things started. Off we go from Orchard Park. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
We'll start out here with an option to the left. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. James Cook, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Once again, it's Cook. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the Bills first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
And the Bills.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen. That'll be caught by the running back Davis. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Alert! Allen, gonna give it to Cook. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will score! James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. Inside the 40. He is tough to bring down. A big one there on the ground. Big time play by McCaffrey. 37 yards.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that. From the 33, here's second down and 6. They run. It's the former Oregon Duck, Jordan James. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Dorian Williams in to make the play.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
He's got his man, complete to Pearsall. And he's going to have a Niners first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
On the handoff, this is James.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They keep it on the ground with James. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down. We try and run here with James. That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Here's Purdy. That is caught. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. That's the touchdown for him on the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man. They do a really nice job defensively in there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Allen gonna throw for it. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's gonna have the 1st down. An aggressive call there. And it works out as they convert on 4th down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Regular. Alert! Middle. 5 wide. Look out!
One more time going up top with Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Bills 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Allen to throw again. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. but now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
56. Look out.
Allen going to throw again. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
On 4th down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Bills will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. So after the made field goal, Bass is back out there to kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Get set.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he finds some daylight past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a 1st down at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And the 49er 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, San Francisco.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's another 49er 1st down. It's a gain of 20.
Purdy on 1st down. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Durendo. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
A gain of 10.
2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Third and a yard.
Get set.
Play action. Here's Purdy. He's got it inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Gonzalez tacks on the extra point. And the 49ers are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air is Allen. That's to Kincaid once again. And he's in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Bills. His 4th TD grab of the season. The point by pass is good. And the Bills move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the 49er first down.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
A nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 2nd down, Purdy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Now it's McCaffrey. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd. As we'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They'll go with Purdy. That is caught. And he's going to have the 49ers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
A gain of 40 yards. And the 49er first down.
Purdy going to give this to Guerendo. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's brought down.
2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. Pushed out to his left. Off he goes.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. From the gun, it's Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. The Gonzalez kick is good. And the 49ers will tie this game up here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Regular. Hey, home. Half 10. 319. Motion. Off 52. Half 85. Half 10. Look out.
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. On the run to the right. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
Middle. Half. Regular.
Now Allen on first down. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
On 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. The punt team comes on. Here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go.
Yeah, they know what's up. Cause I never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain and taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg.
56. Out. Round 80. Half. What's up?
1st and 10, and it's Allen. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Half 85, half 85. What's that?
On first down, it's Allen. He'll look deep, left sideline. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. Big play there for the Bills. 39 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
Hey, hold. What's that?
He'll try and run right on the option. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Up second and goal
Hey, hold.
at the 10-yard line.
Middle. What's that?
To the air. On second down, here's Allen. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Buffalo. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown.
That's the score. Bills 24, 49ers.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. He'll start at the 2. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On the ground, it is James to start the drive. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
They'll stick to the run, and it's James again. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, here's Purdy. Forced out left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Get set.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running back, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And Oliver made the tackle. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 6.
Here comes third and 6.
Get set. 18. What's up?
Purdy. And Ayuk with it on the left side. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
That's another.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
At the 16-yard line.
Play action now. Purdy. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. So now it's going to bring up third down.
Every possession is so critical in these close games. The one thing you can't have here is a turnover. Really nice job making sure that ball is uncatchable, and just line up and snap it again.
It is 3rd and long.
Get set, get set. Stop.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. He's got the first down. He's got the touchdown. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49ers. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Gonzalez now for the point after. His kick is good. And the 49ers will tie this game at 24. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st down, Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run the option to the left. James Cook. And he's into the end zone. James Cook. Touchdown, Bills. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Get set, stop.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback.
The fullback up the middle. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
How would you like to be a defender and see a guy like this coming full steam ahead, trying to barrel down on you? I'll tell you what, I'm not sure if I'm cut out for that. And you can see why.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
And before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. Purdy now on second down. That's caught by McCaffrey. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
Here is a big one. Third down and 2. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Here's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to have a Niners first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, 49ers.
Get set. Get set. Wait. Up.
Here's McCaffrey. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Play action. Here's Purdy. Flush to his right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
That throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. He's to midfield. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Buffalo.
And after that promising drive by just a really disappointing end, I mean, everything was going so well. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection, and then he just gets a little too aggressive with the decision-making, and it can turn around in a snap.
Pass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
To throw on first down is Purdy. He'll air this one out for Watkins. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
37. And the 49er first down. A gain of 37 yards. And a 49er.
Here's Purdy on first and 10. Back into the hands of Watkins. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 18 yards on the connection. First down, 49ers. 18 on
the play. First down, San Francisco.
Outside. 18.
Throwing is Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First down, 49ers.
Get set.
Again in the air for Purdy. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. The Buffalo crowd being heard before third down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down.
Get set. Watch out.
Another run here with Harris. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1.
Outside. 18.
They'll go, and it's Harris. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. They'll throw on first down with Allen. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Mustafa. Here's first down.
Get set.
They'll drop to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jordan Watkins. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for the 49ers.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Alert!
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. Finding room at midfield. He's still on his feet. And he's into the end zone yet again. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. That's his third touchdown of the game, and number 12 on the year.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a two-possession game here late.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
This is first and 10. Play fake. Now it's Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On second down, Purdy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
Third down, Purdy. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Here's Allen now on first and 10.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
On second down, option going left. And the Bills are going to have first and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go.
At the 8-yard line.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Here's the option, running right. Whoa.
James Cook to the ball carrier. 4-yard gain. Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And the Niners force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On third down, it's Purdy. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Back to the air is Purdy. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back in on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Watch out!
Purdy going to put it up again. He's going to try it here again. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to